How are you doing, everybody? Welcome to Free Vlogs with Beards. I'm Zach, and today I'm starting a new segment on the channel. So, as some of you may have figured out already, judging by the thumbnails on the channel, I like to draw. Not showing off, but I am a qualified animator, but I don't feel my drawings are as good as I'd like them to be, so I want to get better. So, welcome to Live Drawcast, the story of one artist's journey to not be shit, starring me. So, the first episode is I'm going to be drawing this character here. This is Zeke Neggler. This is my friend's D&D character. He is a deep gnome rogue, and I'm going to be digitally colouring him because that's my drawing that you're seeing there. But it's just a doodle. It's not my best work. The reason it's a doodle is because I want to do the finishing touches on here on Photoshop. So, two things before I actually start colouring him in. The first thing is, sorry about the black bar on the right of the screen. I'm drawing this on what's called a Pablo graphic tablet. It's kind of like a Cintiq, but not as expensive or big. But the resolution means that there has to be a big black bar on the side of the screen. In the future, I might maybe put a banner over that so you don't have to see it. But that's for another time. If people like this, then I will keep doing them. Second thing is, down here in the corner, there is a tutorial video I'm going to be copying off. This is by a guy called... oh shit, I've forgotten his name already. I think it's Dan Brown. Hold on a second, I've got it here. It is... sorry, just want to make sure I've got the name right. Patrick Brown, that's it. Patrick Brown, down here, has drawn Scarface, and he's going to give some tips on how to draw them in Photoshop. So oh, hang on a second, I've just realised I need to sort out some settings on the live stream. Sorry about this. Film and animation, pets and animals. Sorry, I've just got to look for the category for this video. I guess not necessarily education, not how to. Entertainment, that's what it can come up under. Anyway, sorry about that, I got distracted. So, as I was saying, so Patrick Bound down here has a video, and I'm going to be watching it, having some tips, and then trying to copy that onto Zeke over here. So, let's get started.
Take the opacity of the layer down to about 50% so we can see what we're doing.
Okay, so first off is to make this layer... oh, hang on, let me just get rid of that. Don't need that layer. Reduce this to about 50%. I imagine it needs to be on a white background. Yes. So let me just make a new layer here. White, and there we go. I did that, Patrick. What's next? Also, because I don't have a desk properly, I have to keep putting my head down to draw on this Cintiq because I am sat on the sofa with the microphone leant against the sofa and the laptop on a footrest, or a puffy as it's called in our house. So if my voice does keep changing in pitch, it's because I have to keep looking up and down. So anyway, made the layer halfway invisible. What's next?
Just gently draw over your sketch and try and aim for a bit of movement in your lines. It's best you have a tablet for this. That way you have the thick to thin lines using pen pressure.
Okay, so he wants me to go over some of these outlines with some pressure and add some movement. Okay, let's see if this is a good enough size. I suppose that'll do? I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh. Whoops. My bad. I was drawing on the wrong layer. Great start. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. Right, flip it over. There we go. Alright. New layer. This one. Lock it. This one. Lock it. This one is going to be the drawing layer. So let's try again. So, start with the eye. Gently. There we go. And Try and get the bridge of this nose right. There we go. Then the, I don't know what you call it, the bump at the end of your nose. This bit, I'm guessing it's a bump. Then let's get some more of the nose bridge on. They have got big noses, gnomes. There we go. It's looking okay so far. Trying to get some of this movement, quote unquote, as he says. Carefully. There we go. And next nostril. It's a bit out, but I'm going to try and neaten it up right here. There we go. Then, ooh, the mouth is way off. So make this the middle right here. Very grumpy gnome as well. The bottom lip. Oh no, that lip's off as well. Let me try that again. Nostril. Oh no, that entire mouth's off. Here we go. So just grab it like this and move it across. There we go. That's better. Now, bottom lip. Let's try this again. There we go. Just connect that up. Right, so I don't need to do a top lip as of yet. I do need to add a few wrinkle lines up here though. Pen pressure? Yeah. Supposed to be pen pressure on this. You wouldn't think so though. Alright. Get this eye in. I don't think I'd need to colour yet, but I'm going to anyway, because it's probably one of the darkest things on this character. So get the eye in. At least the iris coloured in there. Then, there we go. Bottom lip, well lip, bottom eyelid. Then some age lines. Now let's see. Just make a start on the hood here. Give it a little bit of crinkle. Try again. On this side, a little bit more crinkle. Okay, right now I'm gonna put a little bump here just on the top of the nose. I think that's kind of working. I probably should rub a little bit of that out though. There we go. I think that adds some depth to the nose, but that's what shading and well, just shading is for. So the lip, ooh, a wrinkle line here. Also, because this isn't a Cintiq or a tablet, the pen pressure either is set badly because I don't know how to do it properly, or it's just not that good at pressure. Though you'd think at £200 it would be. Spiky eyebrows. Round them off a bit. Then on the other side, he actually has a monocle. It's always difficult to draw a circle. Wrong. One important thing about anyone who is practicing drawing or aspiring to be an artist of some kind is mistakes happen. Don't let them get in your way. It's hard. It's a very hard lesson to learn. But once you've learnt it, you're flying. And I'm not a professional artist. I have had freelance work in the past. But sadly, as we all know, in the modern days, you need more than just a degree and a dream to make it in any field of business. Anyway, so just colour this in. Because this is Zeke's monocle. Very dark monocle. Just gonna try and neaten out this little bit here. Nope, nope. See, oh, there's a mistake right there. just rub it out to a degree and try again. I'm going to make it a little bit thinner. Then, you know, that eye isn't actually level. So let me just rub these out so that I can get a grip on it. And magic wand. And bring it down to match monocle level. There we go. Alright, but yeah, like I say, that wasn't my best drawing. Oh wait, should it match monocle level? Because now the eyebrow's down there as well. Whoa, what happened? Just put a few more wrinkle lines up here. Yeah, they match, but now it just looks weird because now the nose is going higher than the eyes. Which it does. Oh no, that could work. If I just put it around like this, maybe. Nah, it's not going to work. So, that eyebrow's the problem. So, rub it out. Or maybe just forget about all that, move the eye back up to where it was, but move the monocle up. So, sort out the... Whoops. Still magic wanded there. So, rub that out. Grab it. As well as that. Lift. I think I'll make it bigger as well. Probably be a good idea. In fact, I think it's a very good idea. Just a little bit bigger. There we go. Alright. So in that case, what I'll do is where the nose was, just rub it out. Because we'll colour in over that. So, give me the brush again. Give me that. And then do this. And then when we go to colour it, it'll be alright. There we go. Just do that a bit. Rub that out. There we go. Let's zoom out a bit, see how that looks. Just looking okay, but we're far from finished. So let's continue with the outline. So gently follow the outline of his hood here. A few curves, very loose material. Something just flashed in my room then. I wonder what it was. It was a police siren. So cheekbone, very highlighted cheekbones here because he's a very old gnome. But just as grumpy, comes of age. Just shade that in a little bit and then rubber. There we go. Just gonna give it a little bit more thickness. Right, then get the jaw going. So I need the jaw to come down just a little bit more. Then sticky out chin. Zoom out just a bit so I can measure this up. Just connect these lines back again. Let's see. See if I can match this chin up. There we go. Then just checking the sizes, those are off. So there we go. Now get those cheekbones in. Give it a little bit of shading. Just, you know, make a mess of it. Although I should be listening to his vibe. Maybe I should watch a little bit more of the video. Maybe he's got something to say about the outlines. In fact, yeah, let's do that. Fill it.
The best thing about doing this digitally is you can go back a few steps if it looks a bit off.
Which I have been doing.
Sometimes it's good to throw some lines into it. A quick movement usually gives a more fluent look.
Just be quick with
You
some
can
of the
go
lines,
as
okay.
thick or as thin as you like with your lines, as long as you have nice movement in them. It just gets easier going through this step. If you have trouble, take some time to practice using your tablet more, so you get a proper feel for the pen.
Oh, did I accidentally mute it? I don't think so. Anyway, so yeah. Quicker movements, more fluid. Oh, that's a rubber. Fuck, how'd that happen? Alright, so in that case, let's try... Right, well, let me just get a little bit of his neck there, and then... Just do that for a bit of the hood. I think that's working quite well. Yeah, my girlfriend tells me this as well, to do very quick and sharp movements because they can look more fluid, but I always forget. Because I was never taught this in college, because I went to art college for 7 years and not once was I taught about just going, fuck it, to make a line like that. It's like, so, here's an example. So, let's say this part of the hood here, I'm just going to do it gently like I would. And then do it again as quick. Which one of those looks more natural now? I can tell my girlfriend was right about the quick movements, so... Flip! Flip! Oh, no. Don't like that one. There we go. Just keep it going. And curve the hood. You already have a neck bit in there. Now, this is the one thing I've noticed about this drawing which is wrong. It's that the hood is not the way it's supposed to be, because I should have more room to draw the hood so it goes up here. But I haven't quite got that, so if I make the drawing a little bit... Oh no, hang on, unlock that. Make the drawing just a little bit smaller. So I can see the shoulders and stuff now. There we go. Right, now let's try working. We'll lock this one again, just in case. Now zoom in. Not that much. Drop dead gorgeous as he is, I don't want to be this close. So here we go again. I think that works. Oh, hello, Fatty. That's my cat. She just wandered in. Hey, how you doing? She's going onto the chair. Her favourite sleeping spot at the minute. So just rub out a few lines. There we go. I think that works. Just get rid of this little bit here. Although maybe that works too. No, that definitely don't work. And neither does that. Rub this out a bit. Now, I also realised that because the drawing's smaller, the brush should be smaller as well. So let's try a 7. Right. The neck. Yes, neck. So give him a little bit of an Adam's apple down here. Some of those, whatever they're called. Right. Now for the next bit, to zoom out a bit so I can actually see the bottom of the drawing. Here's cape. So let's get this. Just do a few quick movements, like you said in the video, to make them look fluid. Then this bit down here, like that. One half of the hook that keeps it on. Then this bit again. Let's do his neck. Alright. Just realised as well that I'm giving myself more room to draw and I'm not using it. What an idiot. So, yes, I know the shoulders are lopsided. They're meant to be. Because of the way he stands. So, ooh, just notice these, just a few wrinkle lines up here, I reckon. Yeah, that works. It doesn't, but fuck it. I'm not an expert, but maybe one day I will be. It's what these broadcasts are about. Entertaining people while trying to get better. Then the other ring. And no, maybe I should sort out this other shoulder. So I'm going to make this the maximum height. So I'm going to try and blend as much of these lines as I can into the cape's current state. Which I think that will work. Let's just get rid of these. Then one more. Nah. It's no good. Can't use that. Can't use that either. That'll do. Alright, so that's... Is that everything? Why the hell does my voice keep going? I do believe that is all for now. So that's the outline. I mean, compared to Philip down here, that's... You know, this is god-awful. But this is why we're practicing, so we can get like this. Alright, video, keep playing!
Now we have our lines, we can move on to the colours. Hide the sketch layer, we won't need that anymore. Make a new layer under the outlines layer and call it, say, skin.
Okay, so hide the drawing layer, which I already did, and name this layer, say, skin.
Select the magic wand tool. You have to be on the outlines layer when using the magic wand. And select the areas where the skin will be. Face, neck, hands.
Okay, so here's the tricky part. Deep gnomes are... Let me just put outline up here. There we go. Excuse me. So, deep gnomes have blue skin. So, if he's going to give me advice on a normal skin tone, that's not going to help. In fact, on my other monitor over here, let me just Google a deep gnome. Deep gnome. See if I can get the skin color. The D&D campaign that I'm playing with my friends at the minute actually does feature a deep gnome. Hey, and these are called a Jim Jar. Anyone who's played Out of the Abyss has probably heard of him. And I'm trying to find his picture now so that I can get... There he is. Alright, let's see. View image. Now, this is the thing. I can copy an image from the internet, but will it let me paste? No, it doesn't. So what I have to do is save the picture. Well, here's the problem. If I put the picture into this live stream even, the chances are I'm going to get flagged because it's a D&D picture. Then again, I've already said some of the names. So I could be in trouble either way. I don't want to get in more trouble. In that case, I'm just going to Google Deep Gnome skin color. Skin color RGB. And see what comes up. How about... Yeah, sorry this is taking so long. I'm hurrying up, I swear. I swear. Just need to get an actual picture of this character. Like, fuck it, I'll save it. View image. Save picture as... that. Alright. So, disclaimer for the live stream. This is not an intentional breach of copyright. This is not an attempt to cause a lawsuit or trying to advertise stuff that isn't mine or any other of that shit. This is simply being used to establish a color I need for my drawing. So, whoops. I'm going to put this down here. And they're going to move it over here and get a standard skin tone. I'd say that. Right, so I can hide that now. Okay, so outlines again. Here we go. There we go. So just his neck and his mouth. Well, just his neck and his face are what we're going to deal with. Although I have just noticed that that chin is still a bit off. So I'm going to grab... just rub this bit out, rub that bit out, grab the chin itself, and just try and line it up with the mouth. There we go, that'll do. Then rub out this bit, move the chin itself up, and I'll sort out that neck bit in a minute. Move the chin up. Yay. That'll do. Alright, now just a few quick corrections. Oh no, hang on. Damn it, I got rid of the collar that I wanted. Let's get rid of this. And a little bit of that. There we go. Alright, so that's a little bit better. Alright, so quickly, again, not trying to steal this image or pass it off as my own. This is copyright of D&D, Gary Gygax, and etc, etc. So onto the outline. Grab his face, grab his neck. Say skin. What do you say about skin, Phil?
Selection, highlight the skin layer. And go select, modify, expand.
Select, modify, expand.
We'll just expand it.
Expand by how much? Okay, looks like we're expanding by 2. Beep. Okay. Right. Did that work? Oh, I think I see what it's done there. I think it's gone a little bit into the black line so I can actually get behind them properly. I never knew that. I learnt something new. Goal of the live stream achieved, or at least one of them.
We need to select a skin color, so open up the color picker and find a tone that suits.
Well, yeah, I've got the skin color. I'm just waiting.
Then all you need to do is fill. The shortcut is Alt Backspace.
Alt Backspace. I assume he's doing it on a Mac, but... Hey, there we go.
Any areas that the selection has missed can just be filled in with the brush tool. Now we just repeat the step for every other section of the body, all on separate layers.
Okay, so we are now colouring him in individually. the white. Alright, so let's start with everything that's on the face. So let's start here with the monocle. Whoops. Going back on the outline there. Right, so the monocle over here. The monocle is actually a quite pale, dirty goldish. Yeah, I'd say about that. The idea is that it was gold at one point, but now it's not because of age. Okay, so I'm just going to have a quick look at some deep gnome pictures here. See if I can... Alright, so the eyes are pretty much just that. Just big balls of black. Although... No. Right, next up. Oh, hang on. Monocle. Although, thinking about it... No, there is actually more to the detail as the lens is actually red. Oh, I just noticed a little bit of skin there that needs to be sorted. There we go. So, monocle. Right, back on the outline. This bit is eyebrow. Oh, wait, hang on. What was it again? Select, modify, expand. I think that was it. Right, so monocle. Next up, eyebrow. He's got pure white hair, but I need to actually put in a white. Otherwise, if I got rid of the back layer... Exactly. So that's that, but that's the only bit of hair you see on him because he is completely bald. Hood. Probably the next biggest thing on him. So outline the hood. Well, the outer hood. Or should I? Should I put them all on the same layer? Because I've got this inner bit of the hood to do, and then this outer bit. Fuck it. Right, cape. And hood. Oops. Right, cape and the hood, the outer hood, are the same colour. So I will put them on their own layer, call it outer hood. Because that is essentially what they are, just the outer hood. And that is, in this world that I'm playing with, because I've exported him over into a different campaign. So in the old world, Zeke's cape and hood were purple. In this world, they are a very... Well, they're red. But it's a noticeable red. Like this. Let's have a look. Let's see. Alt backspace. Why didn't you work? Try that again. Alt backspace. There we go. Oh, missed a bit. Oh shit, do you know what else I realised? Forgot to do the expand bit again, and... Ah, fuck, pressing the wrong button. So, shift to grab more than one thing. Those bits I'm going to have to... Get out the fucking way! These bits I'm going to have to do myself. So that, and then modify... Expand by 2. Then outer hood again. Alt backspace. There we go. Much better. Except I need to go in myself and just fill in these little bits that it missed. A little bit over here. Oh, hang on a minute. I've just noticed that bit on the outline. Let me get rid of that, or that's going to annoy me. There we go. Now back to the hood. Grab my brush, colour that bit in, this little bit, that little bit, this little bit. Maybe I should have expanded it more because I can still see quite a few white bits on these outlines. Ah well, that's for another day. And then the inner hood, which is next. Inner hood. Which I will actually put under the outer hood layer. Then back into the outline, grab this, grab that. Inner hood. The darker red. And select, modify, expand by... Let's try 3. That looks like it'll work better in this case. There we go. And then the armor. No, not the armor. The bit down here. The inside of the rings and these bits. They are part of his armor. So, armor. And I'm going to make this a off black. It's black, but you can still see some detail on it. So, Alt backspace. Oh wait, hang on. Select, modify, expand. Okay. There we go. Then, with the eye does need something back there, but yeah, fuck it, just to be safe. So here we go. This can go on top. Just his eye. There we go. Alt backspace. Now, oh no, how did it again? Need to get in habit of this. Expand by 3. Alt backspace. I'm curious to just see how it looks without the outline. Anything else? Oh yes, the rings on his armor. Well, his hood. So, one last thing before we move on to the next step, which is to select these little buggers down here. Select, modify, expand by 3. See? I'm learning. Then count this as jewelry. And these are a better state of gold than these are, but still not by much. And some of you might be watching this going, that's not gold. It's like, I know, it's not meant to be proper gold. He's had these for so long that the goldness is worn off. Speaking of gold, where's the monocle? There's the monocle. Just grab some of this colour and fill in this little bit around his nose. In fact, go on the outline there. Just add a little bit of line there. And there we go. Alright, so, oh no. No. Yes, it does need saving. Go back up here. Live Drawcast. Our buddy Zeke. You just hate it after all that work and then it crashes live on stream. You'd be pissed. Definitely would. Alright, so got the base colours in.
This one will be called
What's
hair,
next, Phil?
And select, modify, expand. Grab the darker brown colour and fill. Same with the eyes. And just keep going until we have separate layers for all colours that are different. The reason for this is it makes it easier when shading, and it's just good to be organised. Another special touch I like to do, using the marquee tool, I will go around and just select the outlines of each section. Here I'm going to lighten the outline to match the skin tone. Make sure your skin tone is in the colour picker. Then, hue saturation with Control U. Make sure you tick Colorize, and all I'm going to do is lighten the outlines by about 14 or so.
I've never actually heard of that. Let's try that. So, he's used this little bastard. Wait, hang on. Let me just double check that. Just to see what layer that was.
And just keep going until we have separate layers for all colours that are different. The reason for this is it makes hue. Another special touch I like to do, using the marquee tool, I will go around and just select the outlines of each section. Here I'm going to lighten the outline to match the skin tone. Make sure your skin tone is in the colour picker. Then, hue saturation with Control U. Make sure you tick Colorize, and all I'm going to do is lighten the outlines by about 14.
Yeah, that's on his, you can't really see it, but it's down there. It's on his outline layer. So, first off, I need to get the actual skin tone in there. Now let's try this then. So, just going around his neck and his whole head, really. Not the eyebrow or the eye itself, though. Well, I've put myself in a bit of a corner there. Oh, no, I think I've done that wrong, actually. Yeah, I've done that wrong. Start again. Yeah, do that again. Alright, so, yep, this down here, grab the neck. It's that little bit. Then this time go around the outside of the eye. That's what I'm trying to do. A little bit tricky there because of his spiky eyebrow hair. But got it up. Oh, no, 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 no. That's still wrong, innit? Shit, hang on. Start again. I will get it right this time, I swear. Because I've only just realised that in some of that outline, I was capturing... Wait a minute. Because, hang on. Let me get rid of this again. So what I need to do is grab that bit of the outline, grab this bit, and that bit, and that bit, and that bit, because those are actual features on the face. Whoops. Oh shit! How'd that happen? So this bit of the nose. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. So, that bit of the nose, that bit, and that bit. Leave this bit for the actual tool up there. And I want to grab that bit. Then this comes along and it goes, grab this. That bit. And then this part of the nose. Anything else? Oh, yes, the actual, well. Did he do the out? Yeah, I think he actually did the actual outline of the face as well. As in, like, the shape of the chin. We'll have to be careful about that bit because that's just his armor at the bottom. A little bit of his neck here. Grab the other bit of his chin. And then where it connects to the hood there, go around back over here. Alright, so that's the outline of the face. What was it he did again? So, let's see, there he is. That's him grabbing the outline. I've got the skin color bit, yep.
Make sure your skin tone is in the color picker. Then, hue saturation with Control U. Make sure you tick
hue saturation with Control U. Oh, shit. Wrong window for that. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention... Oh, for fuck's sake. Control U. There we go. But I forgot to mention. So, if you actually want to have a look at this video yourself... I am actually going to do that right now because I forgot to do it at the start of the stream. It is going to be a link in the description of this video. So, I've actually forgotten to do that, but I will do it right now. Before I get a lawsuit or something up my arse. Here we go. So, the video channel... The channel the video is on is called Mad...
And I just created my own
Hang on.
website.
That was just an advert, sorry. So yeah, the channel is called Mad Artist Publishing. The video is now linked in the description box below. Enjoy. Well, I say now. Paste. So there we go. Now it's there. Okay, so anyway, back to this. So I need to change the saturation a bit. Is this right? Nothing's changing.
With the
What am I doing
eyes,
wrong?
And just keep going until we have separate layers for all colours that are different. The reason for this is it makes the outline to match the skin tone. Make sure your skin tone is in the colour picker. Then, hue saturation with Control U. Make sure you tick colour.
Oh, tick colours. Okay. Nothing's changing still. These outlines are still as black as when I drew them.
Eyes, and all I'm going to do is lighten the outlines by about 14 or so.
Oh, he wasn't playing with saturation. My bad. So he's going to put it up to about 14 or so. Lower the saturation. Yeah, okay, now I can see the difference, yep. Maybe like a little bit lighter. Yeah, about there, I think.
Then click OK. Now, just roughly with the lasso tool, do a quick selection around his face. And we need to use hue saturation. It can be found in Image, Adjust, Hue Saturation. And what I'm going to do is darken the skin tone by about -35 and add saturation by about +15. Select your eyedropper.
Okay. I don't know why he's doing that, but okay. I'm just going to bring this lightness down just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so with the lasso, which is this one up here, around the, where'd it go? Skin layer. Yeah. I'm going to go whee around his face, grab the neck. There we go. Now what do you want me to do?
Saturation.
Mode, adjustments, hue, saturation. What's that come under? Image. Image. Mode. Oh no, image. Mode, adjustments, hue, saturation.
And what I'm going to do is darken the skin tone by about -35.
Oh, hey, Faye. I don't know if you heard that on the stream, but a cat just jumped up next to me and got tangled up in my wiring. So that's always helpful. Innit, dumbass? Yeah, you can sit there. You can sit there. That's fine. And she's off.
And add saturation by about +10 or so. Then click OK.
So that was him doing the lines.
Now, just roughly with the lasso tool, do a quick selection around his face. And we need to use hue saturation. It can be found in Image, Adjust, Hue Saturation. And what I'm going to do is darken the skin tone by about -35 and add saturation by about +15.
Okay, so let's go by his measurements. So we make this one a 15. And we make this one a, just scratch my head here, -35. So I'm just checking the stream's health at the minute because it's in the red and now it's in green. It's okay. Alright. So that was that. Why did we do that?
Select your eyedropper, and all I'm going to do is click on the darker tone so it stays in the colour picker.
And then choose this new darker tone. Okay, but I'm going to flip it over just to make sure I don't accidentally swap it
Now we
out.
go back a few steps. We just needed the darker tone.
Oh, interesting. I've never actually thought about that, you know. Getting a darker tone like that, I didn't even know you could. Well, I knew you could, but I didn't actually think to do it that way, so that's interesting. So I need to go here, go back. Alright, so now I have the darker tone. And there... Wow, he looks a lot brighter all of a sudden after I've done that. And there it is. That's the darker tone, apparently. Except it's the same colour. Hang on, Control Alt Z. There we go. Hold on a second. So, what exactly is going on here? Okay, so why is it this darker skin color that I've just grabbed is not making a difference, but this lighter skin, which is me going like this, is now doing that to his face? Oh, that's why. Because I accidentally changed the mode of the brush when a stupid fat cat, yeah you, made me push buttons I didn't want to. But now it's still, because look, that is not white, and that is still the same colour. So what the fuck is going on here? Right, edit. Oh, I can't even step forward now. Fuck's sake. Alright, let's try this again.
What I'm going to do is darken the skin tone by about -35 and add saturation by about +15. Select your...
So, Control U. Nope. Gotta do it on here, otherwise it doesn't work. Control U. Make this -35. And increase saturation by 15. Okay. Rub that out. So grab this. Why is it doing that? Swear to God. It was all going so well, and then that stupid cat just decides to jump on me and everything goes shit. Just maybe hit a button at... Right, there we go. There we fucking go. Stupid cat. So... Alright, so that's his dark skin tone. So, I've got the dark skin tone there. I should have the lighter one here. There we go. Alright, so Control Alt, step back. Oh no. Edit. Step forward. Step forward. Wait, hang on. Okay, so what's happened here is the cat has now fucked everything up in the sense that he now has a darker skin tone than he started before. And... well, looks like we're working with that now then. So, that's his default skin right there. So let me just make a circle so I remember. And we're gonna do this. Go Control U. Increase saturation by 15%. And decrease by about 35. As the little Philip Brown says. Then I grab this, and we take a step back, and then he's back to his normal skin colour. So if I do this, there we go. Now I can actually notice the difference in skin tone. So now what do I do, Phil?
And all I'm going to do is click on the darker tone so it stays in the colour picker. Now we go back a few steps, we just needed the darker tone. To clean up our selection around his face, just hover over the skin layer and hold down Control, Shift, Alt until you see a little cross over your cursor, then click. And that'll tidy up my selection, so is click on the darker tone so it stays in the colour picker. Now we go back a few steps.
So I need to do this again around his face. Then I go
To clean up our selection around his face, just hover over the skin layer and hold down Control, Shift, Alt until you see a...
So hover over that and hold down Control, Shift, Alt. Then click. There we go. I never knew that was a feature either.
little cross over your cursor, then
All stuff I've never been taught in college.
click.
Why is that?
That'll tidy up my selection so I'm ready for shading. I'm going to use the brush tool with a feathered edge.
Brush tool with a feathered edge. Alright, there's the brush tool. Feathered edge. Let's try this one. Make it a little bit bigger maybe.
For the first half of the shading. Now I'm going to softly go around his face with that darker tone that we grabbed. A little heavier around his cheekbones. Basically the idea is to have this blend with the more sharp and solid shading we'll get to next.
Okay, so it was quite a big brush, so let's have a look. So a little bit darker around here because that's where his chin is. I'd say darker around here as well because it's where the hood is hanging about. So darker around the cheekbones. I'd say darker under his nose here. A little bit there. Okay, interesting. Save it.
So we're going to use
And
the
what do you
lasso
have to
tool
say
and
now?
select the areas that would have strong shadowing.
Okay, I haven't got much time left on the stream. Only got about 4 minutes, so I'm only going to use this next part on one eye. So, lasso tool. Over here, the parts that have got strong shading. So, it'll be this bit under his eye. Or maybe on his eye. There we go. Did you get the eye in? Yeah, you got the eye in there as well. Hang on, let me just get a little bit of this part of the nose in as well. Just this bit. The end of his nose here as well. And let's add that in. There we go. Wait, there is a way to remove. There it is. I just don't want the eyebrow in there, so get rid of that bit. There we go. Just add a little bit now, just around the eye. There we go. Alright, what do you have to say, Phil?
I'll go under his eyes, and I like to use the gradient tool, but mostly I use the feathered brush. And now I'll just keep making selections for the more solid.
Gradient tool. No, that's not it. Where is it? Is that it? Yeah, there it is. Well, that's not it. Oh no, that is it. It's just that's not the kind of that's the one I'm wanting here. So let's have a look. So dark is actually going to come from the hood mainly. So there we go. So like I say, I haven't got long left. I'm just going to do it on one eye.
Confident in where to shade. Just go ahead with things and experiment. Even look at things for reference. It'll help a lot. And try and keep in mind where your light source is coming from. I kind of have a pattern when it comes to shading. Soft shading first, solid shading second. Even some of the little details make a difference, and working with expressions like this can be good practice for shading. The technique I'm doing here will be very similar to how we do the lighting. And now it's time to move on to the lighting.
Alright, so I see what he's doing there. So let me just get a bit of a rubber here. Oh shit. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Grab the lighter brush here. Make it smaller. I think I've accidentally done a little bit of lighting there. Oh well. That works. So I'm going to keep it. So in that case, let me just try one side of the face here. So this bit would be dark. So with this and that and this bit around the nose. And then down around the cheekbone here and there. Then up and around the eye. Along the top rim of the hood here. Along the top of the monocle. And there we go. So now gradient again. Darker tone. Just add a little bit more, I think. A little bit under the nose here. Down there. More gradient.
I use the dodge tool for this. It works well with any color tone you're working with. Just make sure you select the highlights.
Oh no, he's going on to the light. What I'm doing is shadow. We'll do the light next time. Okay, so that is looking pretty solid. But really, I feel like I should be doing the lighting on a different layer. So let's just see how far back I can actually go. Can I get rid of this shade entirely? No, can only go that far. Alright. Let's just see if I can get some of this normal skin colour back in there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So I'll just curve it around a little bit like that. Try and match it up. Use the soft brush to put it back to normal. Alright. Yeah, well, as normal as it gets, because it clearly stands out there. So I just brush it in a bit more. I know technically I'm moving on to the light here. But, there we go. That'll be good for a base point again. Let me just grab some of this. Try and just sort out that little bit there. There we go. Going a little bit hard there. Grab this. Back to the feather brush. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to wrap it up here for now. So part 2 will be at some point next week maybe. I don't know. Depends if I get the chance to draw again. But yeah, I have noticed some improvements already. These new techniques for shading I've never learned before, because back in the old day I would just get a bit, it's like, alright, this bit's dark, so there we go, you know, just like that. And it would look sharp, and it wouldn't, just sharp, no blending, and it wouldn't look that good. So, I'm learning, and I hope you're learning too at home, and I hope you also enjoyed this. So I'm going to have to go, because now I'm being pestered by people to come and play D&D with them, ironically. So we'll leave it for now. So, I think it is turning out okay, but there's still a lot of work to do.